Well, this is Manchester's famous Midland Hotel. This is where the Labour Party are having their conference. I was here 4 years ago. I'm a lifelong Labour supporter, and I was sitting down having drinks with all these pompous, self-righteous MPs who were accusing me of being cynical, merely because I said, you do seem to be implementing a lot of Tory policies. I can't see the difference between you and the Tories, and also I accused them of having their noses in the same trough. They said, you're really cynical and you're out of order. Well, 4 years on, and a couple of these MPs are quite famous blokes, I can laugh in retrospect. Expenses scandals, anybody?
So our different scars at night. So our different scars at night.
And now, of course, with this credit crunch, what is it? Oh yes, the poor to bail out the rich. I mean, what's the narrative of this modern morality tale? Oh yes, very rich bankers make billions for their bosses by gambling like drunks at a race meeting. But then, of course, if they lose, as they have, well, don't worry, because who'll pay for it? Not them. It'll be the unwaged, single mothers, the disabled, the poorly paid. But what I want to know with the Labour Party and as a Labour supporter is, where are the howls of outrage from that place? Where's that kind of righteous anger?
But no more apologies, no more.
Well, here it is, less than a mile away from where all the Labour Party conference delegates and MPs are. Over there is you. Behind the Sharon Gospel Church there, that's where I grew up, that's Old Trafford. Over there is Whalley Range, and over here is Moss Side. Now, this is the heartland of Labour support in inner city Manchester in the south. And I tell you what, these people will tell the Labour Party what they really think of them nowadays, and it might be enough to have them choking on their ciabattas and spitting out their skinny lattes.
I'm so sick and tired.
I mean, one of the things that we're talking about is this lack of social mobility. When you look at the gap now between rich and poor, it's the widest it's ever been. And that's after 13 years of a Labour government in power.
That's right, yeah.
So why do you think that is?
I suppose it's down to the fact that Labour turned from old Labour to new Labour, and it was all about their social mobility rather than, you know, the people that actually voted for them.
There's no one worth a vote, to be quite honest, because they all say the same thing and they do nothing. Everyone can do the talk, but they can't walk the walk, and it's as simple as that.
What they need to do is embark in our community. We're all here steadfast, and I think it's really important with Miliband, this band, or Backyard Dog Band. At the end of the day, it's all about the community.
And here's another question that I'll ask you. If you were a kid growing up in a deprived area like this, would you be likely to want to join the army, carry a rifle, risk getting killed for a government that you feel has denied you opportunities in life and no chance of moving on? Or would you think, I'll carry a gun and sell drugs? At the end of the day, the rewards are greater and there's probably less chance of getting killed. When you look at the area I grew up in, there are intelligent, ambitious young people living there. But what realistic prospects do they have to get on in life? Where is the equal opportunity society and meritocracy we were supposed to be building? And so what has the Labour Party got to offer us now? A few pretty Oxbridge-educated faces, enough to insult the intelligence of any working-class voter. We've got social problems in this country that are enough to send a shiver down the spine of any Labour Party member, if they actually had spines. The thing is, Labour got into power as the historical representatives of the working class party. Once they went through those doors of power, they became just like the Tories. And I don't think Mr Miliband, as a new leader, is going to change any of that. When it comes to all things politics, I think George Orwell nailed it in Animal Farm when he said, the creatures looked from outside. They looked from pig to man, and man to pig, and pig to man again. And it was impossible for them to tell the difference between the two.